Okay, perfect. We're going to start first with Anthony Dasher and then Augustus Stone.
Hey, KD, good to see you tonight, man.
Good to see you too.
Well, 2 games now. Can you just kind of explain what difference you think you're making with the team and opening up shots for other guys, and just you as a 3-point threat, kind of what that does for the rest of the offense, just to have that ability out there?
I would like to say that opened a lot of new offensive stuff that we have, like Ty Cutting, uh, 3-point shooter PJ Horn. You know, that opens up for him of us playing overhelping on me because he haven't been hitting in the last few games. So him getting back in rhythm and knocking down shots from teams overplaying me and stuff.
Thanks.
Hey, Katie, I just kind of want to know what's been the mood around the team after y'all got your first SEC win this weekend. You know, how are you planning on taking the momentum and keeping the belief up into tomorrow's game against Kentucky?
Sticking to the strip of what worked last game, you know. Now we've been having fun and playing our way of playing and listening to Crean and Coach McClain and stuff now. So we just following that role and keeping it going.
All right, let's have Chip Towers and then Mark Weiser. Okay, I think Chip might have stepped off, so we can go with Mark Weiser.
Hey, Katie, I want to ask you, you know, when you know that Kentucky is the opponent, does that have, does that kind of get your attention, even though that their record is 4-8? I mean, what do you think of the challenge for going up against a team with that kind of talent?
Really, we're not focusing on who are we playing. We just taking it one game at a time, trying to get us in a winning streak right now. You know, we came off a couple of tough losses and games we could have had back and won. So now we just getting on the roll of just winning now and having fun.
Let's have Mike Griffith and then Ryan Curley.
Katie, I know you've only played a couple games. What gains have you made? What's changed for you that you needed to get the court time to get? I know you practiced hard, but playing in these last 2 games, where do you think you've made some strides and picked up?
I think my defense picked up a lot. You know, getting in shape, feeling how the game is and how the game flowed, because you know that's way different than just practice. So me getting going and running on the court while it's live, that's another atmosphere.
Katie, clearly you've helped this offense a lot and on the defense end as well. What's one thing that you want to improve on in particular that you think is going to help the team?
Slowing down and making the right decisions. You know, I tend to get out of control sometimes, so I would like to improve on that. And I would like to say keeping the consistency on defense. You know, I slack there in a few places, so staying focused on defense and, you know, getting a good job on that.
Okay, let's have Davis Baker and then Jed May.
Hey, Katie, what does winning SEC Freshman of the Week mean to you?
I was happy when I won it, but you know, I'm more focused on just winning the games and having fun with my team right about now. You know, that's okay that I won that, but right about now I'm just focused on trying to get on a 2-game winning streak.
Hey, Katie, you've mentioned having fun a couple times, and that was something Ty said after the game the other day. This team wanted to get back to having fun. Has this team been having more fun over the past week or so? Has it been more fun in practice, in the locker room, all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, we had a deep conversation with each other with our teammates, and you know, getting back to having fun with each other. You know, that's the best way of playing basketball that we see. So us doing that, and we making strides, and as you can see, winning and us playing together more.
If I can just follow that up, what went on? What was said, I guess, in that deep conversation that brought about the more fun recently?
Just us telling each other, being real with each other on like us personally, like what do you see each other getting better at? Like telling each other how, okay, we know you're a scorer, but passing the ball in certain areas and doing stuff like this and being as one and not being separate, that'll make a better stride on the team.
Okay, let's finish up with Palmer Tomes.
Katie, what are the biggest challenges that Kentucky presents?
I think they're weak side rebounding and the actions that they have and the height and the length that they have. As you know, that they have a 7-footer, 6'10", 6'11", and we're not the tallest team in the SEC, so I think that height difference that they have on us, we'll have to come out and play.
All right, thanks so much, Katie. Okay, we're going to be joined by Sahvir Wheeler next. Okay, let's start first with Davis Baker and then Jed May.
Hey, Sahvir. Just wondering, is your mindset going into the Kentucky game any different this year since their record is not normally as good as it has been in years past?
No, they're still a quality SEC opponent. They're at the high major level. They're at Power 5 conference with a big-time coach and big-time players. So we're treating every game like they are, and we're just trying to come out and get the win at the end of the day.
Hey, Sahvir. Katie mentioned there was a deep conversation that you guys had where, kind of, I guess, telling people, you can, even though you're a scorer, you can maybe pass a little more, stuff like that. How has that, I guess, maybe changed the team over the past week or so? And has this team, I guess, been having more fun over the past week or so since that game last Wednesday?
Yes, there's been significant improvement in all those areas that you mentioned. And yes, we're getting back to, or not really getting back, but we're kind of reminding each other, emphasizing what it's like on how we are successful, what it's been like for us to win those games. And at our best, we are having fun. We are playing for each other. We are sharing the ball. So that's been a point of emphasis for us in practice. And it was definitely a point of emphasis for us at Ole Miss when we got the win.
All right, let's have Mark Weiser and then Mike Griffith.
Sahvir, do you remember the atmosphere surrounding the Kentucky game last year, just because of the program's history that they have and the talent that they have, and what will it be like? You think obviously the attendance isn't what it can be, and they're having a down season so far. I mean, what's your memory of that matchup?
It was a greatly anticipated matchup. It was a great game. It was one of the best atmospheres I've been in last year, but this year, obviously, with COVID kind of interrupting or interfering with the attendance this year, obviously isn't gonna be the same. But we're an SEC play, so every game is intense. If you just look at the SEC record, I believe they're 3-1. So obviously they're one of the better teams in the SEC playing right now, and we're trying to make our way and show people why we're one of the better teams. We just came off a great win at Ole Miss, and we're trying to keep that streak going. So we're treating every SEC, every game like it's the national championship. We're trying to prepare for it as best as we can, and we're trying to win games.
Thanks.
Hey, Sahvir, just I guess one more question on the team meeting. Was that after the Auburn game, and was there somebody that said, hey, we need to talk, or was it something you called, or was that just kind of happened organically?
That's just something I didn't want to keep between the team. I don't really want to go into further detail. Respectfully, but that's just something we did as a team, and we came out better for it.
And then to follow up with something Coach Crean said about you earlier, the joy that you play with, the happiness you bring, your popularity. How do you draw the line between being that joyful, happy, ball distributing point guard and the leader that has to get on his teammates sometimes? Is that hard for you, or is that something you just had to grow into with more seniority on the team?
No, I don't think it's necessarily hard for me, but I think it's been easy for me for most of my basketball career because the way, like you said, I am happy, I am joyful. I share my happiness, my joy for the game. So I think my teammates know it's coming from a place of love. So when I actually get on you, they know they know I want what's best for the team, I want what's best for them. So me getting on could be like, hey, why didn't you shoot that shot? I mean, there's not, I want you to shoot the shot. Or it could be from actually like, man, you got to get that loose ball. We got to get that rebound. So I know my teammates know I'm coming from a good place. They know I'm not trying to, degrade them or make them feel bad. But I really want to win. I know they want to win. And we're finally coming together as a unit to be able to win some games.
All right, and let's finish up with Anthony Dasher and then Augustus Stone.
Hey, Sahvir. Scoring aside, as far as KD is concerned, just kind of explain what he has kind of bringing to the offense? What's he enabling the rest of you guys to do differently now?
He's bringing spacing. Be able to shoot the ball. And he's also another guy that can be a playmaker guy, can play in ball screens and get downhill attack and make guys better.
Thanks, man.
Hey, Sahvir, just going back to kind of, communication and seeing that, the team's getting better. What have y'all done to help improve on the communication? And you as a leader, how have you tried to help, get everybody on the same page when y'all are playing?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that one time?
Sorry, I gotta unmute myself again. Yeah, so just communication. Y'all talked about how you guys needed to improve on it, and I just wanted to know what have you been working on and how have you seen those improvements?
Yeah, just by like Coach says, excessive talk and great technique. That's what he's been saying in practice. So over talking, no matter how little it is or how big it is, just keep talking throughout practice. Everyone has a voice. Everyone needs to be heard. Everyone should be heard. And everyone has a point of view that's important to us and that could potentially give us an edge in the game. So we're all, encouraging each other to, tell us what we need to get better at or suggest something that could be done better in film or in the court when we're doing practice and anything. So that's one thing we've been doing for communication. And the second part of the question was?
That was the whole question.
Okay, but yeah. And Coach, he's been constantly trying to find ways to make us better as leaders. I know individually he's been challenging me every day to keep my voice and to constantly share the knowledge that I have that some of my teammates may not have. So he's doing a great job. I know I've seen improvement in me as a leader this year already, and I know he's gonna continue to stand on all of us and me as well. So
Thank you.
Thanks so much, Sahvir.
thank you.